At BB&T Field on Saturday, the Duke Blue Devils took care of 13 years of frustration and stopped Wake Forest win streak over Duke 34-27, a big victory for the Duke Blue Devils who get off to their best start since 1994.
Well, we expected a high-scoring game, a fun game, and it certainly was, and we had people making plays all over the field.
Yes, on both sides of the ball. Turnovers would be a factor in this game. We get into the game recap and take a look at the first quarter. Wake Forest would take a 7-3 lead as DeAndre Martin steps into the end zone.
Yeah, we talked about the two running backs, Josh Harris, and here the sledgehammer, DeAndre Martin gets it in, and then here comes their sledgehammer, Connette, in short yardage. Connette shoves it in the end zone, and we've got a game real early.
3 Duke quarterbacks score touchdowns, or 2 score 3 touchdowns. Then we come back, and here comes Wake Forest, and this is a big play right here. Turns into a turnover and allows Duke to get a field goal to end the first half up here 13-10, and that's where they go at intermission on the field goal by Ross Martin. We get into the third quarter, and more Duke football as Renfree comes down the field, gets it to Desmond Scott, who had a great day.
Yeah, 11 catches, 134 yards, led to another Connette touchdown. But the story would be here late in the second half as we started to see some turnovers in the game.
And here comes Price looking for a receiver downfield. He hits Bohannon. He'll score. He'll pull Duke, or rather Wake Forest, to within 3. They'll get a field goal after this turnover by Sean Renfree. Gets hit by Okoro. It's going to be Wake football, and they will punch this one in for a field goal.
You could really feel the momentum changing, Steve, as Wake made their run to get back in the football game.
That ties it up at 20. We go to the fourth. Everything's all set up for a big finish. But here comes a turnover by Wake. 1 of 4 they would have today, and Duke would not lose the opportunity. Here's Anthony Boone.
Boone came in, did a great job of filling in when Renfree went down with the arm injury. Didn't miss a beat. Boone was outstanding.
Another turnover coming. Big pass rush this time, and the pass complete, but look at the tip ball drill.
C.J. France comes up with the interception, and this was really the story late in the football game. Duke was able to take the football away, and then Jalea Duncan, the freshman, shoves it in the end zone, would eventually be the winning game.
And that'd be 34-20 at that time. Wake would not give up. Bohannon would score. That would cut it down to 34-27, setting up the onside kick. It doesn't go the necessary 10, but it's recovered by Duke. Game, set, match. Losing streak is over, and he had an opportunity to talk David Cutcliffe with our Scott Brzezwanski.
Well, Coach, we talked so much about your passing game, meaning the difference in your offense, but today, how effective and how important was your ability to run the football?
Well, we felt like we had a chance to run the ball coming in. We've got good backs. We've got some playmakers back there, more veteran offensive line than we've had, and gave ourselves a chance to win. Proud of our entire team. The kicking game provided a lot of big plays. Defensively, other than giving up big plays, they were incredible and set us up, and then offensively did what we had to do.
Well, you mentioned the defense. 4 turnovers you forced today, and big momentum swings with those turnovers too.
Huge, and that's not very typical of a Wake team. They came in the game with only 2 turnovers, and when you can do that defensively, that is huge. A great job done by our coaching staff, and obviously tremendous effort by our players.
You guys work so hard, and you're starting to feel the rewards for when you got that, when the clock goes to all zeros. You're jumping for joy here.
Yeah, I like smelling like Gatorade. That's not all bad.
Coach, thanks so much. Enjoy it.
David Cutcliffe pretty happy with the result on Saturday. His team defeats Wake Forest and ends a 12-game losing streak, 34-27.